Hey beauties! You can never go wrong with glitter. Check out these sparkly, shimmery tutorials by Cosmo by Haley. This first glittery look is perfect for any upcoming event or holiday party. So she starts this look off by doing her brows with a taupe brow pencil. Next, she defines her brow shape with a concealer and concealer brush. Then she just runs over her brow hairs with a brow gel to keep those suckers in place. After concealing her eyelids, she then goes in with some translucent powder to prep her eyelids and get them ready for eyeshadow. For eyeshadow, she will use her Nabla Cosmetics Dreamy Eyeshadow Palette in shades Illusion as her transition color, Sistina to warm up her crease, Immaculate to highlight her brow bone, and Dogma in her outer V and crease. Then blend, blend, blend. After her shadows, she is going in with some concealer to create her cut crease.
Now we're on our own, we don't want it to end now. Now it's still young and she ain't with her friends now. Story getting deeper and we just getting swept out. I'm about to dive right in. So we heading home, she can't take her hands off me. I was singing my song, I was killing her softly.
Over that concealer, she packs on some chrome shadow.
Before we leave, we had one shot, might lead to two more, three shots, might lead to four.
Then she goes back over her crease in that shade Dogma from before to darken it up a little and make it super clean and defined. Now with beauty glue and loose glitter, she intensifies her glittery eye look. With a coal black ink eyeliner, she creates a cat eye. It's time for mascara and falsies. She primes her face before applying foundation and proceeding on with the rest of her face makeup.
For a party where the story begins. She was looking for somebody, she was out with her friends. I could see her looking out for someone to depend on. Locked her eyes on me. She moved a little closer as the story continues. Lights getting lower, mood setting the venue. Now I feel her body and I feel like we're in tune. And we want the same thing. And we have one shot, might lead to two more, three shots, might lead to four. One shot, might lead to two more. You got what I want. One shot, might lead to two more. You got everything I need and more. I know that you're feeling it now. I know that you're feeling it now. Cause it's the rhythm of the night. I'ma give her what she like. The rhythm of the night.
Now she is just lining her waterline, then smudging it out. And after, she'll highlight the inner corner of her eyes before applying blush.
It's the rhythm of the night. It's the rhythm of the night. And now we're on our own, we don't want it to end now. Now it's still young and she ain't with her friends now. Story getting deeper and we just getting swept out. I'm about to dive right in.
And last but not least, she's going to finish this wonderful glittery look off with a dreamy shade of rose liquid lipstick that dries matte.
We had one shot, might lead to two.
And before you know it, a striking glittery eye look that I am definitely going to try for this year's New Year's Eve. Next up, Haley has a dramatic, cool-toned makeup tutorial for us. Yay! She starts with her brows using NYX Cosmetics Brow Kit in Brunette. And like before, she shapes her brows with concealer, brings a bit of that concealer down on her eyelids, and adds some clear brow gel. Now, let's move on to the good part. For this eye look, she begins with a taupe shade as her transition color.
It's the rhythm of the night.
Next, with her Wet n Wild Bare Necessities eyeshadow palette, she will build up the rest of her eye look. Next, she switches to her Wet n Wild Color Icon Comfort Zone palette, and she is applying a really cool and pigmented greenish teal shade in her spotlight. Then she blends it out. Some ink black gel liner in the lash line before applying Max Volume Mascara.
She moved a little closer as the story continues. Lights getting lower, mood setting the venue. Now I feel her body.
Face prep.
And we want the same thing. And we have one shot, might lead to 2 more, 3 shots, might lead to 4, 1 shot.
Matte foundation in ivory.
1 shot, might lead to 2 more. And you got everything I need and more. I know that you're feeling it, girl. I know that you're feeling it now.
Concealer blended out with a damp beauty blender.
She ain't with her friends now. Story getting deeper and we just getting swept out. I'm about to dive right in. So we heading home, she can't take her hands off me. I was singing my song, I was killing her softly. Grip so strong, she was trying to boss me.
Bronzer.
We had 1 shot, might lead to 2 more, 3 shots, might lead to 4, 1 shot, might lead to 2 more.
Blush.
1 shot, might lead to 2 more.
Pearl highlighter.
I know that you're feeling it, girl. I know that you're feeling it now. 'Cause it's the rhythm of the night. I'ma give her what she like. The rhythm of the night. She bring me to the mountain. We know the story now. We keep pouring up. Can't let this go away. It's the rhythm of the night. It's the rhythm.
Lilac lip liner, and on top of that, a metallic liquid lipstick. Ta-da! The finished look. It's breathtaking. All right, on to the next and last look. Now this last one is a dazzling and dramatic look.
For a party where the story begins. She was looking for somebody, she was out with her friends. I could see her looking out for someone to depend on. Locked her eyes on me. She moved a little closer as the story continues. Lights getting lower, mood setting the venue. Now I feel her body and I feel like we're in tune. And we want the same thing. And we have 1 shot, might lead to 2 more, 3 shots, might lead to 4, 1 shot.
After doing her brows and priming her eyelids, she moves on to her Anastasia Beverly Hills single eyeshadows. First in the shade Fawn, she applies that to her crease. Shade Sienna for her outer V, and she goes over her outer V with a shade called Beauty Mark, and also adds a little bit to her lash line. She applies a silvery and creamy eyeshadow in her inner corner as a base before adding glitter.
It's the rhythm of the night. It's the rhythm of the night. Now we're on our own, we don't want it to end now. Night still young and she ain't with her friends now. Story getting deeper and we just getting swept out. I'm about to dive right in. So we heading home, she can't take her hands off me. I was singing,
Winged eyeliner.
was killing her softly. Grip so strong, she was trying to boss me. But before we leave,
Mascara and falsies.
2 more, 3 shots.
Time to move on to the face.
Might lead to 2 more, you got what I want. 1 shot, might lead to 2 more, you got everything I need and more. I know that you're feeling it, girl. I know that you're feeling it now. 'Cause it's the rhythm of the night. I'ma give her what she like. The rhythm of the night. She bring me to the mountain. We know the story now. We keep pouring up. Can't let this go away. the story begins. She was looking for somebody, she was out with her friends. I could see her looking out for someone to depend on, like her eyes on me. She moved a little closer as the story continues. Lights getting lower, mood setting the van. It's the rhythm of the night.
After finishing her face makeup, she applies a salted caramel mocha liquid lipstick.
Where the story begins, she was looking for somebody, she was out with her friends. I could see her looking out for someone to depend on, like her eyes on me. She moved a little closer as the
And completes the look with a glittery gold lip topper.
now I feel her body and I feel like we're in tune, and we want the same thing.
There you are, 3 drop-dead gorgeous looks you can try on yourself. Hope you loved these tutorials. Which one will you try, 1, 2, or 3?